Good morning once again, everyone watching OTV. How you guys doing? My name is Jenny, and I'm with Brother Eli.
As usual.
How you doing?
I'm okay,
It's
okay,
a
okay.
month of women,
Even
so we are celebrated this month.
I came to celebrate with you.
Yes, we are celebrating a month of women, and we are proud to be women. I mean,
Yeah.
for women.
hmm
And today we're going to talk about women, but let me say that you are all welcome to watch this episode of Diversity in Unity as we go through what women go through. Who are women, and what do we have today for you guys? Waiting to know how are we celebrating Women's Month this year. And I hope that all these guys who are watching OTV right now, Diversity in Unity, you are all celebrating as well at your homes or in your workplace, wherever you are. You have to celebrate your mother, you have to celebrate your sisters, just any woman you know, right, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you agree with this saying, which says that all girls are women's, but are women, but not all women are girls.
Oh, yeah. When I was young, when I was a child, I used to think like that is an insult. Like, how can I be a woman? How can I be, like a woman when I'm not even yet 20 years? But now, as I understand that, however, um, whichever age you have, you are going to be a mother one day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's clear with all women, right? You can
Wow.
be girl, a lady, but one day you're going to be a mother. So we are all women, which is not even an insult. It's a good thing, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So everyone watching all TV right now, I hope that Diversity in Unity has been coming to you every episode you've been watching. I hope that you have been enjoying, that you are ready to learn from this new episode, which I want Lee to introduce the topic of today, the title, and we're going to go next through how do we go into the topic of today.
Thank you, thank you. Our topic of today is called A Worthy Woman.
Yes, a worthy woman.
Yeah.
It's a great topic, a great title. And like we've selected this considering this month where we're celebrating women, but we also want to talk about how valuable these people are, how valuable we
yeah.
are, right? And this is why we're going to dive into what is a worthy woman. And we're going to have someone worthy, of course. A worthy woman is here today with us in this house, and you are going to experience what she went through, who she is, what are you going to learn from her, or how are we going to have fun today celebrating Women's Month this year.
That's why on this occasion of celebrating
Yes.
this Women's Day, which for us is Women's Week.
Yes.
So
it's
I
Women's
have
Week.
just a short poem to dedicate to you, a surprise.
We have artists in the house also. Okay.
Yeah.
Can
So
you sing that poem for us?
yeah,
Okay.
and I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, of course. We're going to enjoy it. You're celebrating us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poem I called it a mother of many. You know, even in the story of the Bible,
Mm-hmm.
even the meaning of Eve,
Eve,
it
yes.
means the mother of all mankind.
Yes.
So, but mine is called Mother of Many. The poem is called Mother of Many. In general, women, in particular, mothers, our being began from your womb. After our birth, your back became a berceau, I mean a cradle, and sense of motherhood to us. Your breastfeeding brought life in us, and after we were weaned, still you cared after us. Even in your absence, we could feel your presence. Happy Women's Week.
Thank you so much for telling us short about that poem that you have created
That's
for
a good
women.
one. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Eli, thank you so much for telling us about the poem that you have created for women. I hope that maybe next episode you tell us more about that poem. And guys, I know that you're all waiting to know who we have today and what do we have today for you guys in the topic, a worthy woman. That's why we're going to take a short break and view the profile of the guest of today and dive into the topic. I hope you all guys doing great watching this episode where we have a topic titled A Worthy Woman. So today we're welcoming our worthy woman we have today in the house. Welcome, welcome, Miss Amina Muhoza.
Thank you so much.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for this moment that we're going to share.
We're so excited as well. We're so
Thank you.
excited that we have you and we're thankful that you came.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
it's a
Happy Women's
pleasure.
Day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Ellie, do you have something for
In
Miss
in
Amina?
the homeland tongue we say hobe hobe.
Hove.
Hove-chan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a great thing.
just my TikTok talk. I will not go far from what I asked my our Miss Jenny. Here, agree to disagree is allowed.
Mhm.
Even yourself, do you agree that all girls are women, but not all women are girls? Do you agree, yes or no? You will have time to explain later.
I agree with what Jane has said before. Being a woman, it's a pride.
Wow.
It's something that is very awesome that we have to cherish. So, yeah, I'm proud of being one.
Now
I
satisfied.
also have my TikTok question for her.
Mhm.
What is that something that makes you very proud of being a woman?
Wow.
You know, some people wish to be a man,
Yeah.
but what is that thing that makes you be proud that you're a woman, that you're born a woman?
First of all, me being a woman, it's a plan of God.
Wow.
And just because He chose to make me a woman, I cherish it. I take it as a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And like whatever that we go through, the pain,
Yes.
the sweat, it's something to cherish and to add the sweetness to who we are.
Wow.
That's a great thing. So, people, I know that you have been waiting for what we have today in the topic of a worthy woman. And I know that all of you, if you're Christian, you know that you are proud to be a mother because, like, Eve is the mother of mankind. And then we are now the mothers that come from her, which is a good thing that at least we are being here for her because she started the journey and now we are continuing the journey, and which is a good thing. But you know what, for me, something that makes me happy when I think that I'm a woman, just the way God created women. Isn't that something to be amazed about? Like, it took some time. She was not the one who was created first.
Multitasker than men.
Yeah, you know, it took some time. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of decorations and kind of thing. And knowing that you're the one who's going to carry people on your back, you're going to raise a child, and he or she will come from your womb. It's something to be amazed about. Like our guest said, it's pain or something like that. But I know she's going to tell us much about how it's also a good thing.
So back to her profile.
Yes.
Powerful profile.
Yeah, we have to know how I
The
mean,
younger she is,
yeah,
but
the young she is.
the bigger,
Congratulations, Miss
the
Amina.
bigger
Thank you so
You've achieved
much.
a lot, which we want to share to people, right? So
Yeah.
I'll go through a few details of what she has achieved,
Mm.
and I hope you are going to know that she is a worthy woman.
Yeah.
Let me first start that Amina is the CEO of SAE Company Limited, and Amina is also a member of Mastercard Foundation Youth Advisory Group. That's another one. And Amina has also been among 18 Youth Connect African, which is also a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
She has won a competition organized by the Africa Democratic Forum continental level.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great thing as well. And
Achievement. Yeah.
I'd like to say that she is a Yali and Bosch alumni, which is also a great thing. I mean, Amina is a worthy woman. We can say she has a really great profile, but let's not go much into that.
Yeah.
She will also tell us much. So Eli, let's welcome her as she says something about what she thinks of this year in the month of celebrating women.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Starting with her achievement,
Yes.
what's the meaning of that? This company mean? Yeah.
So thank you so much. SAE stands for Such as You Engage. It's a social enterprise company that aims to empower adolescents
Yes.
mentally, socially, and economically to fight teenage pregnancies and menstruation stigma. So
Wow.
we do that through different programs that we have. We design sexual productive health creative tools such as games and comic book. We have a center called Kigali Menstruation Station. It's like a safe space for adolescents where they come and talk about sexual reproductive health.
Wow.
And we also, because poverty is among the root causes of teenage pregnancies,
Mhm.
we have a small home decor shop called Sai Home Decor that where we sell products that are manufactured by teen moms. Yes, that's what we do.
That's a good thing. So all of your whole day, like let's say 9 to 5, you're working around women, you're helping women, you're building careers of women. How does that feel like?
It feels like a good moment to give back to the community because I believe I've been surrounded by powerful women where I've studied and even in my family. So
Yes.
it gave me the strength to continue to work in that way, but also to serve others because there are plenty challenges that are still standing in the ways of women towards achieving their full potential.
Wow. It's about women empowerment, right?
Yes.
So, who is the role model in this side of women?
So I'm really happy to have plenty role models in different areas of life. When it comes to leadership, there are those that
Yeah.
I look after, like Luis Mushikiwabo. When it comes to like different sectors,
Yes.
so you can find we are very happy and very glad like in this moment because we have different role models in
Yeah.
different aspect, which is different to like 100 years or let's say 30 years ago. It was
Yeah.
hard to find a woman in certain places, but also I take my mother as
Wow.
as a role
The-
model to me. She's
Yeah.
very powerful.
On the family sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that leads to my question. I would also like to take a question from that. We used to have a culture, I could say norms that the society had to follow because of the time, of the ancient times, where women had no right to talk. They were just hiding at the home and, taking care of children kind of thing. But today, they're going to school, they're making careers, they're great people around in every field, and they're achieving a lot. But there are some cultural norms that were being followed that time, which today is hard for people to follow. So for you, what do you think are the good things that we should keep that women of that time used to do? and those that we should really, fight against, or
Even add to
to
that,
combat.
even in nowadays,
Yes.
still in some countries, do you know that women are not allowed even to drive?
Yeah, in some countries.
So if even she will share to us the achievement of Rwanda
Yeah.
in terms of women empowerment, just to share to other countries who may have still
Who
discriminate
still are
women.
discriminating, or who still not valuing
Yeah.
women, at a good level.
Yeah, just
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's very true. I agree with you. In ancient time, women were not valued at as it should be. As you said, men were hidden, or they were
Yeah.
supposed to cook, knit, be great mothers. Uh, yeah, that was it. But as the technology, as the leadership, good leadership came, we got to realize that women can be more than that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's when we started to see evolution, where there were plenty affirmative actions, like where we started to see plenty schools, like girls' school, just for the main aim of increasing the number of
Yeah.
girls who attend schools.
Yeah.
We started to see campaigns empowering young girls to take sciences. I remember that I'm also a
Among them.
beneficiary of that. I
Wow,
was
wow.
at FAWI.
Wow.
They empowered us to take sciences. I was young at that age, but then I was like, okay, I'm going to take math, physics, and computer. That was like considered to be a subject for boys.
Yeah,
But because of
very
the
hard.
leadership, because of empowerment, I was like, I can also do that. So we are very glad because of the leadership. Not only that, even in government, we have high number of women who are members of the parliament.
Yeah.
We started to see women being ministers, being able to learn institution, being entrepreneurs. Not even in those higher position, even seeing women taking, like, being the drivers. You see, so we are very happy. And back
Even pilots of
and even
Yeah.
pilots, you see. So now imagine if women were empowered before,
yeah,
we would have run
on high speed.
yeah,
We would
on high
have,
speed. We would have
reached women presidents.
yes. I hope one day it's going to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, as now, like, we have plenty president. Even in
Yeah.
US, we have the vice president Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
So it's a process. We are very happy for.
Even just in Tanzania,
Yeah,
our
very
Yes.
neighboring countries, we have a president
True.
who is a woman.
So women's potential is not limited to being a mother, because there are people who say, for you to be a powerful woman, you have to be a great mother. It's good, but you can also do more than that. You can become a solution of the challenge that you see in your community, and also be a great mother, and also be a great sister, but not limiting yourself to only that. You can do more than that.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what can you tell the people who are women and watching our TV right now? They're watching Diversity in Unity, and they're having, or they're facing challenges. Could be at home, could be at work, where they're not being able to express themselves, whether they're being rejected, or they're being left behind. Because maybe at home, some parents don't understand that much how a woman is to be valued like a son. I mean, a daughter is not valued much like a son. And there is this mother also who was maybe raised from that family. So when she reaches her home, she's now facing also the same challenge, where her husband is like, you have to stay home, you don't have to go to work, because you have to be taking care of children, or you have to be taking care of home home issues, but she also wants to come outside and try something, but she's afraid of speaking. She's afraid of showing how valuable she is, and she's facing that challenge as well, and could be also another lady outside there facing that challenge. How can I express that I'm that worthy? Like, how can I have the confidence that Miss Amina has today? Please give them advice.
Thank you so much. It's very true. Because even the empowerment that we get, it can be very powerful if it starts in a family. Yeah. There are different like mindset shift that are happening, which we are very happy for. But there are also other parents who are still thinking that being a woman or being a girl is just going to be limited to being a wife. Like you have to be at home, take care of house chores, and don't do anything more than that. Uh, the message that I have first is for the parents, is to change their mindset, because even when we dive deeper in the Bible, we find Deborah. She was a great woman. She has been able to
Exactly.
do great things in her time.
Yeah.
So same to now, we have different role models. We have different great women who are doing great things in Rwanda. I want them to take a look,
Wow.
in their community, in their country. They're going to see powerful women who are bringing solution in different areas, and think,
Yeah.
what if this is my daughter?
Yeah.
What if this is my sister? So if they change their mindset to that, they will realize that there is something that they can do to empower their children, their sisters. And also for women who are still feeling shy, I understand them, because we've been. It's a journey, and it's a working process, but they don't have to hide their potential. There is always a potential that is hidden inside of you. I recommend them to maybe read. Start reading. Know what is going on. Know what other women are doing worldwide.
Update themselves.
Yeah, update themselves. They're going to see that they can do more than just sitting at home watching a TV and go out or go to church. Only that they can do more than that, and they can serve God with the gift that is hidden inside of them.
Great.
Wow.
That's a very great advice. But I think that women are not just the ones who are following OTV right now. I know that there are some men who are following OTV. If you're a man, if you're a boy, if you are a guy, and you're watching OTV right now, and you're watching this episode, I know that you're also being advised as well, because if it's about taking care of women, if it's about celebrating a woman, you are also responsible for that. I want Eli to be outside there advocating for us, right?
Yeah, myself, just live here in the house.
Yes, thank you for
It concerns me.
representing the man outside there.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, we also have to take a moment to recognize men who have stood on our side. Like our president is a he for she.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
there are
I
men who are
remember.
outside there supporting, cheering their sisters, their wife to do great things. Those are the kinds of men that we want to multiply, so as to push us to achieve the great potential.
Not
And of
those-
course, when you empower a woman, you are empowering a country, and you are empowering the family at large.
We don't want those men who beat their wives. Huh?
Yes.
That should be history.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people, that should be history.
Yeah.
Let's not catch you when you are doing such thing. Let's not catch you when you are the one who is hindering the peace of your wife or your daughter or your sister. But I would also like to say, let's ask Ellie. Since, like she said, our president is. Have we ever deceived you guys? Like the way you've empowered women, the way women have been empowered in different ways. Did we ever deceive them? Like, don't we deserve to be celebrated?
Even more than being celebrated.
Miss Amina, did we ever deceive them?
I think no, we haven't,
Didn't.
and they haven't seen the best of
Yeah.
us yet.
You
It's
see,
going to come.
you tried us, and then we are giving the best.
But what should you say to those women who interpret in the wrong way the issue of gender
Oh.
balance? They interpret saying that, oh, now we are empowered, now gender balance. So for those who interpret it in the wrong way, what can you tell to them?
Okay, thank you so much. When it comes to women empowerment and gender equality, it means social economic aspect where we have equal opportunities. For
Yeah.
instance, if I'm applying for a given job, you don't have to to deny me the opportunity because I'm a girl. I
Yeah.
have if I've been able to succeed the exam, I should get the same opportunity without considering and hindering me from getting that opportunity because I'm a woman. So when it comes to gender equality, we mean like empowering both genders so that we can be able to have equal opportunities in
Yeah.
different aspects of lives. But yeah, I understand that there are those who interpret it in the wrong way, and that's where like laws take place. For example, gender. We talk about like gender-based violence,
Yeah.
and we have a country that is very extremely strict to that. When you are caught beating your wife, the next conversation it has to be at the sector or in the
Yeah.
police, and the rape is always awake. But but that's the reason why we are encouraging women to be able to report those cases. Yeah, but understand that there are also men who are facing the same issue. But the problem is because of maybe the culture, be like, how am I going to report that I've been violated by my wife? My
Yeah.
wife, you see,
crazy.
yeah, it's there is that empowerment also that has to take place on the side of men to also report those cases. So toxicity is always toxicity. It
Yeah,
doesn't have to be
toxic, yeah.
from men or from women.
Could be from anyone.
Yes, it can be from anyone. So what we have to fight for, all of us, is to reach at the point where we are all empowered to achieve our full potential, regardless of our gender or regardless of our genders being the limitation towards
Yes.
achieving what we want.
Yeah. So as we hear like diversity in unity, we stand for Christ to influence and educate people towards the best life, towards the future, towards planning the best for their future, which we would also want you to help us or to support us in. And through that, I would like to ask anyone who is facing a toxic relationship, could be girlfriend or boyfriend, could be a wife or any kind of relationship that is toxic, and she is a woman and she is keeping quiet because she thinks that, oh, should I even talk, or should I free myself and say that this is bothering me? But you know, some toxic relationships, like you say, can lead to death. People end up dying. What would you advise them if it's a partner? Should they leave the married person or should they go to therapy? What should they do? But that toxic thing, do people have to be patient for toxic relationships, or do they have to go away for toxic? You know, like we have some girls outside here who have boyfriends, they pay school fees for them, they pay everything for them, but the relationship is toxic. I know you're all watching us, some of you are facing the same thing, but going through that toxic relationships. They don't know how to give up on that. What would you advise them? I know you're a lady, but you have some experience in that.
I'm going to start with the last one that you mentioned. Like,
Yes.
if there is a lady who is watching me and maybe she has a boyfriend who is paying everything, and is being a toxic. The first thing that I want also to touch on is the something that we have in women that is called dependency syndrome, where you think like you want to depend to someone, like economically, while you also have the potential to be able to go outside and work, and maybe God can bless the work of your hand for you to even be able to support yourself.
Yeah.
So I want, if you're watching me and you're having such a kind of situation, first of all, learn that like the God who has blessed your boyfriend can also bless you financially if you choose to go and work. If there is something that you're passionate about, maybe fashion, makeup, IT, those are the sources of income. That can be the capital that you can start with for you to go and be able to get money for yourself.
Yes.
And coming back to your question, you asked me like if maybe there is a married wife somewhere and she's being abused in certain ways. There is this mindset that has to change. That's what I think. That's my
Yes.
thought. Where women stay in a toxic relationship for the sake of kids,
For the sake of
for the
kids.
sake of kids, and they decide to stay there. And those kids are seeing how you're being abused, how you're being beaten every day. Do you think that's a good thing that you're doing
So
for your
how
kids?
should she, how she may manage that case or that situation?
We have a supportive government.
Mhm.
The first thing that she has to do, that I think she has to do, is because if you're being beaten every day and you're being abused when your children are seeing the women that we want in Rwanda, the country that we want in Rwanda, and even the woman that God wants is not the one who is getting beaten every day. Maybe she can get someone to talk to if she feels like she's very shy to share it with someone. She has to first find the voice, and maybe she can share it with the family, with the friends, with the churchment, and then also with the institution that we have in place.
Yes.
Like we have different institutions that are
Yes, in
supporting
charge,
women to not have to go into that kind of abuse that kills mentally and even reaches to kids. Yeah.
Wow. That's
So
That's
i-
not something to tolerate.
Yeah, wow. That's very great package for all of those who are watching on TV. Even for me, even for Ellie as well. As we go outside, we also meet people who have the different challenge. But now, Ellie, we are coming to the conclusion of this show. We would like to thank first Miss Amina has been very supportive towards her advice. She has really focused on women and on also empowering them, showing them where solutions are, how solutions should be taken, which is what exactly we wanted how to be celebrating this month of women. Ellie, do you want to ask her
yeah,
anything before
as
we take?
she can give us a summarized takeaway advice.
Yes.
Just for you, what is a worthy woman mean to you? And then you will just share a takeaway advice.
Thank you so much. For me, how can define a worthy woman? I believe every woman is born with that worthiness.
Wow.
Worthiness is hidden inside of us. We don't have to find it outside. What we only have to do is to cherish it and to let it shine to let the light that is inside of us to shine and to show that worthiness inside of us. And that means to be someone who is important, someone who is relevant in community, in different aspects that you are, in different settings that you are, to always be that one person who people would recognize her presence when she's not there.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a great thing. That's a great package for today, and that's a great takeaway for everyone who has been watching us right now. And before we head to the conclusion, we would like, of course, to thank you again, Miss Amina. Thank you for being a worthy woman. Thank you for being so powerful, and thank you for advising our people. And thank you for being here with us, sharing all those great ideas that we have learned from you. You have really impacted a lot of women today, and men as well.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Okay, thank you so much for everyone who has been watching our TV. Diversity in Unity is the show of today. And before we close, we would like to say goodbye, but please take a look at the scripture we have today from the Bible that quotes this topic of today: a woman is worthy. It is written in the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 28 to 29. Her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also. And he praised her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all.